Good morning, YT World. This your girl, La Kiki, Miss D.C. that is, and I'm coming at you with a little bit of BB21, episode 18. But before I go into the details of this episode that was funny as shit to me, make sure you like and subscribe to your girl channel because I definitely need the subscribers and I definitely need the viewership up all the way. Yeah, right now it's crazy out here. You had a police, I don't know whether this dude is a crackhead or he is drunk or whatever, falling out in the street or whatever, but he had his hand behind his back like he was about to arrest him, but I guess he like, you too funky for me to daggone bring in. But it's something this morning. It's crazy. Yeah, I picked the weirdest spot today to do this shit. But pretty much, it left off at the competition, the HOH competition, and then all of a sudden, they just go and rewind the conversation that happened, pretty much, that was leaked out to everyone, and it was Jack and Jackson, and Jackson was talking to Jack about the future plans, and Jackson reveals that Holly and Kat know each other. Pretty much, he was pretty much saying like, look, Jack was like, how can you trust Kat? Kat is a wild card and da-da-da-da. We can't really trust what she's saying. And pretty much they're like, hold on, because I don't know if that's doing anything or not. Pretty much they're like, Jackson is like, look, I know I can trust, oh, I'm sorry, I'm just so distracted like shit by this white and black crackhead couple. This crazy as shit. But anyway, let me stop being nosy. I'm always nosy. Because I get paid to secure the scene. Pretty much, Jackson's like, look, I know that you can trust Holly, and know that you can trust what Kat said is saying to her and bringing her the information, because they know each other. Pretty much, they know each other. So pretty much, trust me is what I'm saying. And he fucked up when he did that, because he don't trust your ass, and now that you telling him that they are exactly knowing each other, he's gonna bring that shit back to Tommy. And guess what? And he told pretty much that you shouldn't trust Tommy or Christy. Like, obviously they together, and what I don't understand why Jack is not thinking in his head right now, like, if everybody else see Tommy and Christy, why don't you see Tommy and Christy? Why you think it's just Tommy and you don't see everybody saying Tommy and Christy? So that should make you think, if I say something to Tommy, obviously they're gonna say something to Christy. But anyway, he runs straight to tell Tommy what happened. He ran straight to tell that, pretty much. And then Tommy was thinking, yeah, I already freaking knew that. He said, I know that they know each other, because they flashed back to Tommy. He was washing the dishes, and then you hear freaking Holly, dumb ass, like, girl, you can't keep up with what you're saying. I mean, with Big Brother and your storyline. That's why they always say, if you a liar and you don't tell the truth gonna come out anyway, whether you want to or not. Like, you're gonna slip up on your words. You can't keep up a lie too long. And this is exactly the example, because she pretty much outed herself by referring back to a concert that they went to, and did they say not I don't know, I forgot the name of the stage coach or something like that, I believe. The concert that they went to, and Holly was like, you remember we went there and da-da-da-da, I couldn't da-da-da-da. And Tommy was over there washing dishes, and he was just like, okay. And then not only did you rat your ass yourself out one time. You did it twice. Remember when we couldn't like literally, Holly? You just think people ain't gonna put two and two together. I know y'all, you think your cast is dumb as shit, which they are, but they not that dumb. Like, come on, somebody gonna pick that shit up. You really slipped out of here in these streets, so don't just blame your boo Jackson. You need to blame your damn self as well. And then Tommy just threw the theory out there. I think all three of them know each other. I think literally they all three know each other, and so they just rolled with that, pretty much spreading around the house. Tommy says he wants to flip. He wants to make a flip. That's when he contested. I want to make a flip. So he tried to say we can bring Nick in, and then it's gonna be you, me, meaning Christy, Sis, and Jack, and we can pretty much get Cat out of here and save Sam. And so they was just spreading this all around the house, and then Holly overhears Tommy putting in that work, talking about something. We can't tell Sam, because obviously he always want a blind side. Like, what is the fascination of a blind side of saving somebody? That's the advantage you have when you save somebody, is to tell them, look, I'm going to save you, so obviously I don't need you to pretty much put me up next week, you know, anything like that. Like, I'm willing to save you. I'm going against them. Like, we're going against them. They want to put you up, but we want to save you. That's the advantage of everything. So I don't know why they did that shit. And she goes and tells Jackson and pretty much says, like, everybody's acting sketchy with me. Nobody's filling me in on a loop or anything like that. And pretty much I know they're flipping because I heard them say we can't tell Sam, so they're flipping. Yeah, so Holly was putting in that work. She went straight up and asked Tommy, was like, look, you flipping? And then he follows her into the boat room, but she pretty much asked him to go into the boat room with her, like, look, you flipping? Because I'm hearing y'all going around conspiring, bitches, going around and saying shit, but you ain't saying nothing to me, and I'm the HOH, so you're trying to sabotage my HOH and not let me know what's going on. And he pretty much pissed his pants because he ain't know how to react. Tommy do all that plotting, but you don't know how to react when somebody asking you straight up. That fucking acting leads to nowhere. So they go in a boat room, and that's how that kicked off. And then Holly says she's pissed and she feel left out. Like, why y'all leaving me out? And then everybody come into the boat room. All the whole 6 goes into the boat room and then start yelling and screaming at each other. Like, it just went bananas. And I was living for this shit because Holly, you deserve that too, because all y'all, like, yeah, y'all can jump. I mean, y'all can what do you call it? I'm trying to say, y'all can gang up on the weaklings and stuff, try to vote them out and all that week by week, but then y'all can't handle each other in a conversation. Y'all so immature as shit. So I do not care at all about this splittage. And yeah, Holly, you do deserve some, because you was a bitch to all the females, so they need to be a bitch back to you. But also, I don't like the fact that Christy was trying to, again, run this whole conversation. This is your fucking HOH, and you can't stand up to her to take over the conversation when you the one pretty much started this conversation in the boat room. Don't come into my fucking boat room and have no conversation and try to pretty much why the fuck are you around? Like, I don't need you to park beside me or anything. Like, go. Like, what the fuck? Yeah, I hate doing stuff in my community area. It's like, people make me sick sometimes. Like, I love people and I hate people at the same time. You understand what I'm saying? I know you've been in the same situation. But pretty much, don't take over. You ain't taking over my HOH, and you ain't taking over this conversation. I'm tired of your dumb ass, little freaking slink neck ass, keep coming in and saying stuff when I'm the one talking. I'm the one that have the questions. And now you want to do all the talking when I ask y'all don't say shit. That's what I would have said, because she's pissing me off. Christy, she just need to go. Um, and so pretty much they're yelling at each other. The outsiders are out there laughing and all shocked. Well, Jessica's shocked with her face as like literally, what's to be shocked about? Everybody been telling you it's a 6. You've been a dumbass not trying to take it in. You trusting Christy and shit. She's literally clearly showing you herself right. I don't understand. She's still a dumbass. And Cliff tells Nicole, they're breaking up. I told you it was going to come. They was going to start breaking up. And so that was that. Jackson stormed out the boat room and yells at Jack on the way out. Now I know I can't trust you, Jack. And Jack, with his corny ass door slam the door real hard, like literally, Jack, you ain't do a dumb, like, you. I mean, I was say you ain't do a dumbass thing. You ain't do shit. He was in there standing up to you, arms crossed, folded, and whatever. And you sitting there, I was going to know. I know. I told you. All that. All acting like a monkey your damn self. Which you always like to portray as others. But that's what you're acting like. You were weak as hell. And you ain't had shit to say when he was in there. And then when he go out and said, now I know I can't trust you, Jack. Then you want to slam the door hard like you freaking Aquaman now. Boy, bye. Go somewhere and sit down. So Kat comes in the room to clear her name because she keep hearing her name thrown out there or whatever. Oh, you know Kat, y'all know each other. Da, da, da. And she came in like, look, please don't. She like, please don't vote me out. Please don't vote me out, y'all. Please don't vote me out. And she was like, I that fucking ugly cry she do. Don't vote me out, cause I swear to you, I don't know. I don't like that guy. I can't. Girl, crying all the time ain't gonna get you nowhere. But then again, we do have Christy, so they ain't saying much. So obviously it got her somewhere. And the fact that Sam didn't go in there is the reason why, obviously, he's out of this game from last week. So that's not a hint. That's a no. So pretty much, he should have came in and like, look, they do know each other, because I had several conversations. Like, I would have came in there and thrown her all the way under the bus, like shit. And she pretty much crying, saying, don't vote me out. Harley's the only one standing her ground, saying, I don't know them. So what are you talking about? Oh, do I know sis too? And like, literally, I would be the same way. Like, plead to the cow, fake it till you make it. Don't let it break, you know, because she's acting better than that, such as the one that's in the theater that's supposed to be acting great. But anyway, Jessica is upset that she can't help Kat, because Kat goes out there and still uncertain if she's going to go or not. And she's like at the sink trying to get her stuff together still, and get her makeup done before the live eviction. And she was like, I'm going. Yeah, I'm going. And then Jessica start crying in the DR, talk about something. She sad because she can't help Kat out at all. And you know, the way they talking to her and all that, you know, you have all that crying and tearing up for Kat, and the whole time Kat went over to the other side and was dragging your fucking name when you was talking about voting out Jack. The whole time she already known you wanted to vote out Jack, and all she been doing is talking trash about you, getting on her nerves. And she's tired of you dragging fucking Jackson. I think it was Jackson or Jack named through the, I think it was Jack named through the dirt, and Jack was being a little bit nicer to you, because that was a fucking plot in the game as well. Obviously, you should know that. And she was mad at you for that. And she was dragging you out, but you looking stupid as shit on this casual show. But they ain't gonna show, obviously, Kat, because they've been not showing shit about what any of them are doing as far as like talking deep negative statements like that about the housemates. So I know they ain't gonna show her in that light, because she's the producer's pet pretty much. Jackson tells Holly, I can't trust Jack. And Holly keeps saying, duh, duh. Like, duh, I told you. Like, duh, obviously. He was like, look, bitch, please don't act, I mean, I'm gonna say, please don't do that shit. Please do not kick me while I'm already down. You know I'm down, bitch. Why you gonna kick me? Like, all right, you was right. And then Jack started acting condescending to Jackson, because that's his typical thing to do. Act like a gump. Have all that big stuff to say behind your back. Then when you confront him, act like a little gump. I'm trying to do this because I love you and I care about you and I da-da-da. Like all that shit. When Jackson retells him again, like what he said or whatever, and then that's when Jack was like, I said, he was like, man, he said, I would have took a bullet for you. I would have took a bullet for you too. I'm trying to tell you, or the way you said it differently. You said at first, in the first week, that I believe they know each other. And Jackson was like, I told you that I think they knew each other in the first week, so how am I hiding something right now? Like, he was making all the points to Jack, and Jack did not want him to make the points. Jack was just trying to override the points by saying, but you said it differently this time. You said, I think I might, they may be, know each other. And then this week you said, they know each other. So that to me is telling me differently, like you know each other. And why would I keep people that know each other in the same house and not in the jury? Because that's not good for my game. Well, hopefully, you know that what you're saying right now comes back to bite you when you're on your way out the door and you see that it wasn't good for your games for Tommy and Christy to be together because they know each other. Like, I hope Julie says that condescending shit to you when you walk out this week, okay? And he came out and said, Jackson on the way out the door, because he kept walking out of this whole conversation that they had. I would have taken a bullet for you, and I would have taken a bullet for you. In his freaking Bruce Wayne voice, this is so funny. And then he storms out. He said, I would have took a bullet for you too, Jack says. Like, that would have made me go walk back in the room and smack the shit out of him if he did that shit to me. So they all agreed. Christy went door to door, dropping in. Like, I don't know if this matters to you. I don't know if this matters to you, but I'm gonna stay the same pattern. I'm gonna vote to evict Sam. I'm keeping Cat. And she was just going to tell everybody, I don't know. And I'm just voting the way y'all want me to vote. I want to keep Cat. Going to keep Cat. Cat cried enough. I'm going to keep Cat. Pretty much. So we go back into the HOH competition. After all that drama, it was literally like about 40, I would say 30 to 40 good minutes of them just going over about 80 minutes of footage. And it's not just 80 minutes of footage. I think they even had 2 hours of the extra hour that we missed of footage that they showed us that we couldn't see on the live feeds, pretty much, that they showed us. So it was like, this all we're going to get to is the HOH competition and nominations. And that's probably going to be real quick, the competition, and then they're just going to give us the nominations. Because that was like literally 5 minutes of freaking decision making. Because it was like 5:53 when I looked at it after the HOH competition. I'm like, Dad, what, they going to add 2 minutes to talk? And then back at the nominations? Like, literally, that's how it went. But in this HOH comp, Jackson was the first out. After all that happened and his back against the wall and everybody obviously against him, he was first out. And Holly was just looking like, please do not say nothing. You know, we're gonna figure it out at the end. Please do not open your big fucking mouth. You already made a fucking mess this whole time. We wouldn't have been in this shit if you didn't open your fucking mouth. So please shut the hell up during this competition, and we're gonna see who wins and see how it go and see where we can wiggle ourselves in. Okay, shut the fuck up on the sideline, please. That's exactly what she was saying. And then Jackson was just looking like, I didn't say nothing. Did I say I was gonna say something? I'm not gonna say anything. And then Annalise and Cliff goes out next. And then Tommy and Nick go out at the same time. After Tommy was all celebrating when Jackson went out first. Why are you fucking happy? You shouldn't be going out. Do you see the people that's following you that's going out? And then Christy's out right after them. And then Jack is out. And now it's down to Nicole, Kat, and Jessica. And then after that, Nicole goes out. And it's between Kat and Jessica. And Jessica, I love you, baby. Love you, whatever. But you need to win your own competition. Because don't be thinking that she gonna do what you want. But then pretty much Jessica wins. I think she picked true, Kat picked false, and Jessica won. Was all three housemates in the barrel when she looked at the picture, and all three housemates was in the barrel. She won. So the six shooters are shook. All of them, even if they broken up right now, they all shook like, wow, we just had this big powwow. Once again, they outsiders, so we didn't invite them in to talk about this and discuss this. And how ironic the plot twist is Jessica wins. That's funny. The outsiders go into the storage room and had a victory dance, and we finally get the new Cliff's Angels. I forgot how you do it. But anyway, oh, I should do that as a picture. I should make a side picture like this. Cliff's Angels. For this video. I might do that. Pretty much, that's a cute alliance, but it's just only one person that's in there that just got me side-eyeing a little bit and close-eyeing. And that might be Kat, but we're gonna see, because it seemed like from the live feeds, Kat's really coming over to and she actually said it actually. She actually said this down here. But I'll wait to get to that portion. Holly vents to Kat about Jackson, talking about he did the dumbest move in Big Brother. That's not literally considered the dumbest move in Big Brother over one eviction. I mean, the dumbest move would be something that doesn't advance your game. Like he could still make it through the eviction and all that and still be good. I mean, make it through. Dumbass move is winning the power veto and don't use it on your fucking self. That still goes to Marcellus. Yeah, that's not the dumbest move in Big Brother history, period. The dumbest move other than that was doing cliff notes in a boat room, which the walls are so thin, and telling everybody your whole plan for destroying the 8-person alliance. That's the dumbest move. And that's a game ruining move. What he did about outing them is not a game ruining move for him. That's a game ruining move for them, which is still part of his pieces as well, because he's attached to her. So he's attached to Kat by the extension of Holly. But it's not like, you're not going to lose sleep over losing a girl that she probably could pick that hoe in the end over me anyway. So that's not the dumbest game move. So that was stupid that Holly said that. But she's just frustrated at Jackson right now because he's keep running his mouth and telling that about everything she's saying to Jack, knowing that I'm keep telling you don't trust Jack. I think he got the picture now. So Kat has a final two with Holly, but she said I don't trust Jackson, but I don't see him as a threat either because he is a fucking idiot. That's what she wanted to say. The outsiders, Cliff's Angels, meet in the HOH room, and they had did the victory dance part 2, looking like crippled ass nursing home patients, pretty much, with dances. I'm not gonna comment on it, but anyway, I mean I did, but I'm not gonna delve into it. Like, they can celebrate the way they fucking want to celebrate. So this is when Kat says she's only connected to Holly and Jackson if it suits her game. So that lets us know that, bitch, I'm not going with y'all all the way. Like, only if it pertains to my game and it fits my game will I be on y'all side for some things. But other than that, I'm Cliff's Angels. And Jessica makes this whole Fucking, I didn't come from Mount Azareth or whatever. I mean, what's the giant that Plymouth Rock landed on me training day whole speech. She gave a whole angry women's empowerment, revengeful, tearful face ass speech. Talking about something. I for women empowerment and the times that they want to banish us out of the room and don't include us in conversation and all that. I'm standing up for the woman right now because I have a dream that they one day will reap what they sow, and I will sit there on the top of the mountain tops on Plymouth Rock, and I will look down upon them, and I will show them that, ha ha ha, I will top down, and I will watch them seethe in their own blood as I look down, and I don't give them a piece of my bread, and they starveth to deatheth. And girl, this is not Game of Thrones. What are you, Daenerys? You fucking Daenerys now? You know how that turned out. Okay. So she's in her little big head mode right now of HOH itis already. So we'll see. So anyway, the end of this shit. Jessica already been saying this over and over and over again from day one. It's Jackson and Jackson, and they are nominated. All that speech she gave in HOH room about, oh, I'm gonna be happy they all turn on each other and start arguing. It's just funny to watch for me, and and I don't care what they say. I'm gonna go balls to walls and put them up. I have no care in the world. Girl, your speech was shaky as shit when you had to get that out. So why I got you Jackson and Jackson I put you on because y'all just don't talk game to me, and when I be trying to be included in things, y'all haven't included me in the things that y'all talked about, and y'all pushed me out. We couldn't, I was not included on them things, so I mean, I can only go from there. Girl, what happened to all that? I would love for them to rip each other apart, and all that in the HOH room. Shaky as shit speech, young. You sound like cat crying and not having no daggone backbone to say, I don't know. I don't know. Do you know Jackson? Do you know Jackson before? I don't know. Do you know Jack? I don't know. I mean, I guess so. I don't know. Girl, your speech was shaky as shit. All that backbone you got, all that women's empowerment shit, and you just, you don't include me or anything. So I gotta put you up. And the whole time, Jackson didn't even look at the joint. He just looking. Jack looked up at him when his name was up on the daggone picture was up there first, and he looked at him like, bro, you up there? And he was just looking like, through the whole ceremony, not talking, but he was moping around the whole house, not saying anything, storming out of rooms, stomping his feet through the whole, big brother house, eating, not paying attention to nobody, just ignoring everybody. So the ceremony, that was fitting for him to be like, you hoes dead to me. I know no one. But that was the end of that. So I can't wait till this live eviction happen. Fuck the power of veto ceremonies and all that in the next episode. It's really, I just can't wait to get to that eviction. It's going to be tight as shit, and I hope it's a double eviction as well, so we can get 2 for 1 ounce. Until then, make sure you like and subscribe, and if you're here at the end of this video with your girl, then you're my true OGs or newbies. It don't matter, you a true one, pretty much. Make sure you like and subscribe to my channel. I know it's draining, keep saying like and subscribe to my channel, but please like and subscribe to my channel, because I don't know what else to say. But please hit that bell down there as well, and share it to anyone who cares. And if they don't like it, share that shit anyway, because that's my motto. All right, I holla. Bye.